Heidi ho neighbors, Radio Goji here.
I'm Soylent Greg.
And welcome back to, finally back to Final Fantasy Adventure.
I almost screwed up right out of the gate there, because we were just doing the recording for The Sopranos Road to Respect, and I almost started the intro with me, because I play on that one.
Yeah. When we last left off, we were totally lost in this cave, and in between the long period of time that we were doing these, I actually did look up where we're supposed to go.
Oh, good.
And as it turns out, we technically were where we were supposed to go before. Remember that room where there was like some ice and like 2 switches?
The Oracle told you exactly what you needed to hear.
Yeah,
yes.
I was like, oh, we need ice to get through here. As it turns out,
you don't.
That's actually the room before we get the ice.
That was a lie.
So hopefully I can find my way back there, relatively unscathed.
Past all the snakes and shadow men.
Yeah, I forgot about the shadow men.
They didn't forget about you.
Nope, they didn't.
Here's the room with all the teeth.
And, is this the way up to... That's the way out. Oh, I gotta use the magic out through there. And the, of course, because we just
forced destruction of walls is good game design.
It's fine. It's better than the Road to Respect.
Oh wow, guys! I'm gonna pimp that LP out on this LP. That is that the worst game we've ever played on LP? I can't think of anything else. The only thing that comes close is Sonic Adventure, and that's bad in a different way.
Yeah.
At least parts of Sonic Adventure are competent.
I will say I am having a ton of fun.
Oh, it's very enjoyable. It's
with
just...
The Sopranos. Pillow.
Ah, yes, the pillow they hid.
Yeah, this is the right way.
Okay.
Oh, well, that works, I guess. Although I really want to get my tear spell back. That's what I was trying to do. Forgot about that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Alright, so we should go this way. And hopefully that entire video we spent just, like, fighting dudes and trying to find our way around gave us enough levels to, survive.
Not die.
Yeah.
Locked.
That's right, I have to equip keys. That's a thing.
Break it with the mattock.
Oh. Come on. There we go. Okay, this is the room.
Okay, this is the room.
Alright, let's get rid of these guys. What weapon do I have equipped? The silver sword.
Yeah, we need some... Oh, good, that's for monsters.
Equip. Equip. Not magic. Equip.
Get equipped with bubble lead.
What's the better weapon? Oh, the wind spear is the better weapon we have. I think, will that kill the bubbles? I forget. No, they're pretty much immune to a lot of things. Anyway, I think it's one of these switches will trigger the door to open, and we don't have to hold it down with a snowman or anything, so that's good.
That did nothing.
That's not the right one.
Nope.
That's not the right ice block. Is this... Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we gotta get out the flail and use that to cross. If we can go to the right thing. I haven't played this game in like a month, so that's what I'm blaming for my
very good,
badness.
sir.
All
Found
right.
the magic book of ice. Learned ice.
Okay. So now that we've got the ice spell, we can go down to that secret door between the statues.
Mm-hmm.
Where we actually really do need to use snowmen to hold down switches. I can go down the door. Pardon? Oh, no.
Oh!
No!
Oh, whoops.
Oh, dear.
You should have cast Slep on Snack.
I will... Alright,
where were we?
Oh, we actually have to go down this way, don't we?
Yes, you use the mattock.
All right. When we get the ice spell this time, I'll save it.
My sword does nothing.
This sword did so much nothing, I think I'll use my sword again! forgot everything poisons in this. Actually use heal first, because that's annoying. Re-equip cure. I can't think of anything to say.
The music in this part of the game is in 3/4, like a waltz.
Okay.
Which is the same time signature that the underwater music in the original Mario Brothers is in.
Well, yeah, the opening does sound like a waltz too, musically.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And most songs are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this one's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's your lesson in music theory while we play Final Fantasy Adventure.
Have you gotten Adventures of Mana on the Vita yet?
No, I do not have Adventures of Mana. I've been trying to catch up on stuff. I'm playing The Witcher on PC, The Witcher 3, which will probably take like 100 hours.
Oh yeah.
But it's fantastic. And I'm trying to clear stuff out on the Vita, clear some of my backlog. I beat Shovel Knight, like I told you the other day.
Oh yeah.
And
Shovel Knight's awesome.
It is. I don't know why I didn't beat it earlier. And save. Yep. I'm also playing Gravity Rush. I also installed Need for Speed. I can't remember which Need for Speed game it was for the Vita. It was the one they were giving out free that one time.
Okay.
So I got it. And it caused a hard lock that crashed my Vita. So, not playing that one anymore.
What's the thing that actually kills things? Like that? No, you can unstone me. Ask. Thank you.
You shouldn't even need to ask. Could you help me? I become a statue. Well, geez, I just don't know if I should unstatue you or if I should just die down here in this pit. You know, it's a tough decision.
Maybe she's like a vampire where you have to like invite her to save you, or something.
That's not how vampires work.
We have to.
What vampire media have you been consuming?
The wrong one, apparently.
Like, that shit didn't happen in Salem's Lot.
I did watch the Castlevania show recently on Netflix.
Oh, how was that?
I
have not watched that.
It's really good. I mean, if you can... There are a couple of weird parts, like the main protagonist is introduced in a scene where other bar patrons are talking about having sex with goats, but it's a...
That's what I think of when I think of Castlevania. Well, specifically Castlevania 64.
But yeah, he then proceeds to beat the people up, so...
Oh, good. Well, we did a lot of that in The Road to Respect.
Watch the LP now. I'm sure part 1 will be up by the time
Probably by the time you watch this, Patrick will have part 1 up. Hello, Snowman. Snowman.
Alright, now we're making progress.
Very good.
Maybe we'll get respect for this.
Oh, God.
Oh, I need to... be careful with my ice spell because I only have... Well, no, I have ethers. What am I talking about? I just gotta make sure that...
Speaking of Stephen King, am I like... Oh, nice, Snowman. Am I like the only person on the planet who's not hype? I'm sure I'm not the only person on the planet. Am I like the only person who's not hype at all about the Dark Tower?
I don't know. I haven't heard anybody else talk about it, really.
I mean, they did a really good job with the casting, but the trailer just looks... I don't know, it looks bad.
I don't know. I haven't read the Dark Tower books, but
you should.
I probably should.
You should read the first 4, then stop. But you won't be able to stop. But you should stop. Also, I should help you find the original version of the Gunslinger that doesn't have all of the retcon stuff.
Oh, that's right. That series has been going on for like decades, hasn't it?
Yeah. This Dark Tower was really good when Stephen King just wrote one whenever he felt like it. Like, the first 4 books came out like 6 or 7 years after each other. And I hate to say this because it's mean, but it's kind of true. Getting hit by that van kind of ruined the Dark Tower because it made Stephen King realize, oh shit, I might die before I actually finish this. So he like cranked out books 5, 6, and 7 in like the space of 2 years. And
I'm gonna save here because that might be a good idea.
it really suffers for that, in my opinion. But yeah, The Gunslinger was one of the first books he ever wrote, along with The Long Walk and that school shooting book that he pulled.
Rage.
Yeah. This would be your place to rest forever. Oh no, I thought we were gonna get to rest.
We can leave.
Oh, you got stoned. Everybody must get stoned.
Smoke weed every day.
So, oh shit.
I think this might be a thing.
So yeah, there's 2 versions of the Gunslinger. There's the original version that came out in like, oh, you're dead.
That's okay, we saved it.
In like the late 70s, and then there's the one that has been heavily edited that came out later to bring it like in line with the rest of like the Dark Tower series, because it was written before. Largely, the first book was written before Stephen King knew it was going to be like a big long series.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not a huge fan of. I've read both versions. I'm not a huge fan of all the changes, even though it does bring it in line with the rest of the series. There are things that the first book says that are contradicted by the rest of the books of the series, essentially.
Yeah.
Let that lady beat Madusa for you.
Well, I'm just charging up like super attacks and doing it from a distance because I don't get hit too many times before I die. So.
Yeah, I noticed that. You got hit like twice. Well, she is Madusa. And she's wearing like a bath helmet with covering her snakes. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I'm sorry. You were saying?
I'm kind of interested in how... Because I know that a lot of the Dark Tower books have a lot of references to like other books that he did.
Yes. Like
there's like a whole big... like multiverse thing going on there, because there's some other stuff that I haven't read of his that I'm kind of interested in, like From a Buick 8.
I don't think I've read that one.
The only ones I've really read are The Long Walk and The Mist. I've also read some other stuff from what was the Mist one? Was it Night Shift or Skeleton Crew?
Do you have an e-reader?
I've read his stuff on my phone.
Okay, all right. Like, I have a couple of his books in paperback, but I could get you, like, all the ebooks you want. This is the one where we talk about Stephen King novels instead of the game.
That's fine. We had, like... We had that episode of A Link to the Past where we talked about nothing but Super Metroid. And
that's right.
We had that episode of Sonic Adventure where we talked about nothing but the SNES Mini classic.
That's right. This is the podcast episode.
Well, we were thinking about doing a podcast at some point, weren't we?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it would be about exactly.
Just like the same stuff everyone else's podcast is about, just like our opinions on geek news and stuff.
Oh, all the podcasts I listen to are like...
Or like what?
Hilariously offensive people screaming about politics.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can we be Alex Jones? Can we do that?
I don't know what
Can
Alex...
I talk about the lizard people?
I don't know what it... Oh, okay. If you want. It's...
Folks, this snake person is a fabrication, but you know who is a snake person in real life? Hillary Clinton. Okay. She is just going to lose all of those fucking snakes. I'm glad that the sprite designers did not skimp on Madusa's tits, by the way.
Madusa says.
They were like, what?
Like, they just, like,
we killed Madusa. This is Madusa. She's angry Madusa. It's actually Mad USA.
Our country is literally burning. And I'm not talking about like politics. I'm talking about like how people act.
I thought you meant literally. Like there are wildfires right now, aren't there? In parts of the country.
Some are down near my brother.
Yeah, shit. Can't find a drop of tear. Madusa is stone cold. Let's go back to Jad first.
Ouch. Are you okay? I guess Madusa bit me while fighting.
What?
One who has was bitten by Madusa turns into Madusa.
What? That's not how Madusa works!
I'm gonna turn into a Madusa in a short while. Please do away with me and take my tears, Rado.
This is how Wall Street bankers reproduce as well. You get bit by one, you turn into a hedge fund manager.
I'm gonna be a monster. I might lose my mind and hurt people.
I might do that anyway.
Before I lose my feelings, please take my tears to Lester. Tell him that I loved him. Please. ... But please.
It would be funny if she turned into Madusa right here and you had to, like, fight her again.
No, I have to kill her.
Oh. You can't turn around and leave?
I probably could, but then I would have to start the boss battle over again. Actually, I'm afraid to find out what would happen. I think it would break the game or something.
Rest in peace, Madusa.
Took a drop of tear from Amanda's face. So that's in our inventory now.
He also took like 6 vials of her blood for some reason. He said something about delicious blood. Will you take Pyomai with you?
Yes, we've decided to name the Chocobo Pyomai.
Yes, the Chocobo is Pyomai in honor of the Sopranos.
Come, Pyomai.
She was a beautiful creature.
I fucking love that Chocobo. We're gonna have to kill Ralphie at some point, aren't we? We can't go that way yet. Hold on. I'm getting my bearings back.
Yeah, no worries.
Please stand by. I know Jad is up here somewhere.
Go to Jad.
Nope, that's the way. That way we can't go because of poison gas.
Tony Soprano in the Mafia.
I still want somebody to make that picture.
I know. We need like a majestic, like that picture of like him as Napoleon or whatever. We need that, but him riding a chocobo.
Yeah, exactly.
That will be my my Facebook cover photo forever. I buy the games the magazines tell me to buy.
Please, internet, make it happen.
That way I know I always get a good game. You can't trust the magazines anymore. You know, they suck. I don't know. Are you familiar with the whole video game donkey controversy?
I have been made familiar of video game donkey recently because Jordan has started watching some of his stuff.
Good night.
But I don't know about any controversy.
Video Game Donkey made a funny video. Video Game Donkey, if you don't know him, he's a YouTuber. Has about 3.6 million followers. I watched a few of his videos. He's very funny. He made a funny video about how game critics are terrible. And giving like specific examples and everything about how awful they are. And the Twitter sphere and everything is lighting up with salty as fuck takes from video game critics who don't like being criticized themselves by a guy with like 4 million followers.
Right.
But I don't disagree with his video.
Well,
I pretty much don't pay attention to video game reviews anymore because they're not really necessary. Because YouTube literally allows you to watch like someone play an entire game before you buy it, which is kind of unprecedented in any fucking medium. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I watch YouTube video game reviews because a lot of the ones I watch are just funny. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, a lot of the people who are like professional video game reviewers who are popular people aren't watching their video game reviews because they want to know if the game is good or not. They watch them because they're entertaining. Like, yeah. I watch Zero Punctuation. I watch Yahtzee review games that I am never going to buy because it's entertaining as hell to watch him. Mm-hmm. I watch Zero Punctuation and Jim Sterling, and I read Eric Kane in Forbes, and those are pretty much the only people I tend to trust at all in terms of whether a game is good or not. Other than my own experience.
We have an Amanda potion.
We have an Amanda potion?
That's the tears.
That's concentrated Amanda.
just allow me to just cycle my inventory here real quick.
Mandy! I carried your tears in a bottle for years. Should let her become a monster. Let her fucking rampage around the town.
Well, she's dead
Around
now.
Jed. I don't care if they're playing in Jed. They're terrible.
Alright, well,
What was that time up?
that's
Time
time,
up?
so...
Time is up. So next time...
So next time we'll use these Madusa tears to bring Lester back to human form.
And we'll try to talk about the game. Just kidding. We'll talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, so until then, I've been Rado Goji.
And I'm Soylent Greg.
And we'll be here next time. Join us, won't you?